How much was that?
This one, I paid a touch under 300, which was a steal.
300K on your wrist is fucking insane.
God is the one who gives us all the money at the end of the day. If you are good in this world, God will give you unlimited funds.
Okay.
Keep it blingy in the first one.
So it's not just watches.
Not just watches. If you didn't know, I started in jewelry. So my first 6 years in the industry is straight up jewelry. This is what I used to specialize in. These sculpture pieces.
Wow.
Those are fire.
Are these custom?
These are all custom. These are all signed pieces by me. This is what I dedicated my life to in the beginning.
Wow.
And then I started getting into watches during the COVID time.
How did you get into that? Like, what was the starting point for you?
I got mentored from a very good designer in this industry.
Okay.
And he taught me a lot. And again, I always wanted to stand out. I wanted to be unique in the game. So I wanted to do shit that didn't exist before.
Were you interested in jewelry since day one?
So
or
you know what's funny? So obviously my grandpa and my dad were jewelers.
Okay.
I'm third generation.
Yeah.
And growing up, I used to come to the Diamond District at 7 years old, 8 years old, seeing how it was, but I never got pulled in as a kid.
Really?
I want to do something different. I want to do something different.
Okay.
So right after high school, I went into real estate.
Okay.
I did real estate for like 6 months.
You're like,
and
fuck that.
And I realized it's not for me. It was like way too corporate.
Right.
They gave me a script to read from, and I'm like, I can't read a fucking script. I need to say fuck whenever the fuck I want to say fuck.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's my
Fuck yeah.
move, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's it. And I started helping my pops here during Christmas time. He called me in because during Christmas real estate was slow.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, come help me. And I saw my niche. I was like, okay, I can do something with this. I used to make $60 a day working for my pops.
Crazy.
And it took me 8 months to make my first sale, and my first sale was a loss.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How big of a loss are we talking?
I calculated wrong on a set of earrings. They left me alone. They went out for lunch, my dad and my grandpa, and I was left alone, and I calculated wrong, and I sold it for like $1,000 cheaper than what the cost was.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay, lesson learned out the gate though, eh?
That's it.
Wow, okay.
It's like Michael Jordan not making his high school team.
There you go, you need that loss to start. Okay, so where are all these watches coming from? Like, I see a lot here.
From everywhere and anywhere. Again, we have dealers that we deal with that they every 2 weeks fly to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a really big hub for these watches.
Okay.
Hong Kong and Japan are huge.
Okay.
And so a lot of these dealers, these wholesalers, they go themselves to the Far East. They buy huge packages, and then we buy from them. And again, every single day people come into. You guys are going to see throughout the day. People are going to come in. Hey, I just bought this from Rolex. I want to sell it. Like yesterday, we just bought this blue. Datejust. We just bought this. The guy went straight from the AD, bought it in 2025.
Wow.
Came here, sold it right to us like that. You know?
Why would he do that? What's the like?
The watch was probably not for him, but he wanted to buy it from the AD just to satisfy them, so he could be on the list for something better, like a Panda Daytona or a Batgirl or something like that.
Okay.
You know? So some people, they just buy everything that their AD offers them just so they can get higher. Yeah, build that relationship with the AD. And sometimes they lose a little bit of money, but in the long run, it's good.
Is this like, for anyone to get into this, I feel like you need a lot of bread. Like, there's no way I'm starting a watch, a shop, and having all these watches.
It's like
there's
the mafia.
Okay, okay, bro. So
you gotta be initiated in it. I'm fucking around. But it's a very tough industry to get into.
Right.
Everything is so freaking expensive.
Yeah.
Like everything. Like every small problem. Like let's say like a client is whatever, he gets some, let's say an older Explorer, an older GMT. And he gets it, and in 2 months from now, he's like, yo, the watch isn't running so well, I need to get it serviced. We cover the service here. If you know how much I spend just on services a year just for my clients, it's insanity. We spend over $1 million in Rolex boxes a year. I want to show you this real quick. Just look. Look what I got offered today in the morning. I just want you to see.
$1 million on boxes.
On Rolex boxes.
This
And we don't
box
charge
is
for
crazy.
Rolex boxes. We put it into the price.
Wow.
Everything is so expensive. Hold up. Where the hell is this text? Boom. I got it right here. I have 1,320 medium boxes, good condition, 215 per box. It's 283,000 just for that. And we have to order every single time because every single watch that we sell, we give a box with.
Wow.
So
why do you?
Costs
Is that something every jeweler does, or is that just what you guys do?
No, not every jeweler. Some jewelers charge for the box, and some jewelers just say watch and papers. And again, if you want the box, you got to pay extra. But with us, we deal on such a volume, and we want to just keep every single customer happy. So it's like we swallow that $215 into every sale.
Okay.
In the long run, it works.
What's the most expensive watch we got here? Just in the boxes.
Right here, this skeleton.
Wow.
This is the newest release. This is a white gold. Who can pass me this watch right over here? I'm gonna pull this out. This is a white gold skeleton with factory sapphires. And the coolest thing that they did is that they did the blue balance wheel to match the sapphires. And
How many of these do you think are made?
It's not numbered, but I would have to say less than 200 pieces in the world.
Wow. Okay.
It's not numbered.
Wow.
And then I have my own skeleton, of course.
Fire.
It's insane. How much was that?
This one, I paid a touch under 300, which was a steal. I sold once before. Actually, Ben sold it to one of our clients for 400,000.
Dude.
Yeah.
You just like, I don't know. 300K on your wrist is fucking insane. Do you hear those numbers and go like, I mean, I just think back to younger me, what I would think. Like, what does younger Moses think when he sees that on his wrist?
It's insanity.
Is
Insanity. I used to dream to wear a freaking buzz down Datejust. That was like my dream watch.
Right.
And I got
Here we are.
this insanity.
Now it's on your wrist.
Yeah, it's insanity.
Wild.
It's a dream come true. And
Yeah.
again, I don't take it for granted, and I give my all every freaking day.
Of
You know,
course, bro.
some days I wake up a little more groggy, a little more
Of course.
tired, but I try to give Moses to every single person that comes in here. And you're gonna see, by
I
12
feel it,
o'clock,
bro.
1 o'clock, we're gonna be freaking jam-packed, and everyone's gonna get
We're ready.
the
Chaos.
attention and the love, and
I love it.
This is what we do over here.
Sweet. Let's keep the tour going. Let's see
freaking get
what
it,
else
baby.
is here.
Iced out Cartiers, one of our hottest
it's
sellers,
insane.
especially in summertime.
Yeah.
So we just bought a big package.
So a big package. How many? You just buy them in bulk sometimes?
We bought 180 iced out Cartiers in one sit down. Yeah.
What is that like? That's insane.
Some light.
dude.
Some light.
Is that big for you guys now, or is that like a normal thing?
It's just it's how we deal now. You get kind of numb to the numbers, like when you're dealing in such
Okay.
big volume. But again, we ship out 200, 300 watches a week.
How many watches do people come in for versus shipping them out?
We sell in store, I would say 20 in store a day, but we ship
Wow.
out maybe 50 pieces a day, something like that. 40, 50 pieces.
Okay.
A day,
Okay.
something like that.
That's big.
Okay, you have to understand, we do most of the business off the social media. I
course.
have 2 million followers just on Instagram. I get 200, 300,000 store views a day, and I put up freaking
Yeah, that's.
50, 60 pieces a day.
I've seen it, man. You're throwing them up.
I have to.
Yeah.
I have to. Here, we're a little short on stock. This is more of our 36 millimeter Datejust area. We're a little bit shorter. I'm going to actually go buy some today, so you guys are going to come with me.
Let's do it.
But yeah, this is what
Are
we got.
all
over
these
here.
always placed in here? Or I see you have a massive safe over there. Does it go in
we
there
have
at
a lot,
night?
we have no, everything goes inside the safe.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If not, and somebody robs the store, then I'm not insured. If it's not in the safe,
Okay.
it has to be in the
Okay,
safe for
in
me
the
to be
safe.
insured.
Okay.
If they tow out the freaking safe, then I get my money. If it's
Yeah.
here and they steal it, I ain't getting paid.
Okay. Wow. these
Iced
are
out Cubans.
How many people are coming in for jewelry versus watches with you guys?
I would say it's 85% watches.
Okay.
85% watches, 15% jewelry. Higher margins in the jewelry, of course.
Okay.
But most men want watches nowadays. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
because the money is safe over there. You know what you're buying. There is some sort of market to
Mm-hmm.
look at. You know, so it's like you buy a watch for $50,000. You want to sell it back, you're gonna get 45 grand if you bought it correctly. So everyone knows that their money's on their wrist. You know.
Yeah.
When you buy a jewelry piece, unfortunately, you're gonna buy a Cuban for 65,000. You're gonna want to sell it back. You're probably gonna see around 35 to 40,000.
Why is that?
Because you pay a premium to get it done.
Okay.
You're paying for labor. You're paying for the profit of the diamond,
Right.
the diamonds, the gold labor, everything. There's so much labor that goes into it. There's over 4,000 diamonds set into one chain.
Dude,
you know?
I can
So
see it. It's hurting
Yeah,
my
it's insane.
eyes in there, bro. That's crazy. How about this one? When did you get the one on the neck, bro? This is like a staple for you.
This one I bought off my boy.
Okay.
This is all emerald cuts over here. So if you see, it's all square. It's all rectangular cut
Yeah,
diamonds in there.
yeah.
And then this one I custom made, of course.
Yourself.
Yeah.
That's
the Moses
insane,
piece right
dude.
here.
Every time I see that, I'm like, I know it's yours. I just like,
That's it.
I can't see a video without that thing on. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I'm excited to have you guys here, though. And
Dude,
we're gonna
we're
make
ready.
today freaking fun.
We're ready.
Make it
We're ready,
crazy.
man.
We're gonna show you guys some of the secrets in this industry right now.
Here we go.
Let's freaking get it. Here's fucking bad.
Are we allowed to come up, Moses, and
Yeah, of course,
document?
of course, of course.
Yeah, come.
Yo, guys, I'm putting up the stupidest steals of all time today. So be on the messages every fucking day, and let's kick some freaking ass.
Are you guys all managing like the IGDMs? Like you're kind of doing it
My
together?
older brother, I see down right there, that's my older brother, and then this is Rowie. On busy days like this, so today again, I obviously hyped it up. I said it was gonna be super steal. So on days like this, Rowie will hop on and help the DMs with my brother.
Okay.
And then my brother has one more person that works for him, which is one of the young kids. Where is he? Where'd he go? Right over there.
Okay.
And then Yinon works with Ben, and Daniel works with Gabe. So everyone has like a worker with them, and they're managing all the social medias. Gabe has the Facebook,
Yep.
and Ben has his own following that he built under here, and
And you've known all these guys for
they're my best friends since
Years.
age 6.
That's
Wow.
sick.
This
So
is
you keep around the day ones.
you
You keep all the day ones around.
all the day ones. Right?
I love that.
It's the family.
Who's the craziest person you've sold a watch to?
Craziest person I sold a watch to.
Craziest like nuts or craziest like most famous?
You guys tell me.
I'm trying to
Give me
think
a couple.
like,
I'm okay
what
with
was like
those.
the biggest flip? I've had fucking flips on watches, bro. Really double or nothing on fucking $50,000 pieces.
Yeah.
I had some guy come to me. I didn't end up doing the flip with him. I'll be honest. I'm the one that freaking declined it. I had this crypto trader comes to me. I had a Bubba Watson in stock. The watch is close to 300,000. He, bro, nonchalant. He comes in. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man? I'm a fan. I'll flip with you double or nothing on the Bubba." And then in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe he's bluffing me. And I'm like, yo, if we're gonna do it, I need cash on the table, everything like that. But again, I still have to think about it. I have to speak to my partner if we're gonna want to do it, because that's gonna be the biggest fucking flip, bro. And if I have to give a fucking arm for free, I'm gonna be freaking pissed. So the guy texts me the next day. He's like, yo, I set up all the cash. I could be at your shop tomorrow. We'll put the 600K cash on the counter. So if you win, you have the money there, and obviously I have nowhere to go. And if I win, I just walk out with the RM. And I was like, yo, I don't think it's gonna be for me. I'll flip 50K up or down. I'll do that. I'll flip 100K up or down. He's like, no. I just want to do double or nothing. He's like, I don't care paying double, but he's like, the only way I'm doing this flip if it's double or nothing. And I'm like, so, yeah.
Oh my God.
We get crazy fucks like that come in. You have to understand, these guys are like rich.
Are you allowed to say who it was? The crypto trader?
I don't even know his name. I'll be honest.
What do you look like?
White guy. White. Caucasian.
Was it meme coin trading or crypto trading?
I think he was crypto trading. He was more serious. So I know meme coin traders when I see them, and they spend crazy. He seemed serious.
Okay.
Could have been a rug puller.
Was he recording content?
No, he wasn't. He's a low key guy.
For no content is crazy.
Yeah.
Like not even recording that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think he even said, he's like, yo, if we do it, I don't want to be on camera.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Yeah, that's crazy.
The guy's balls were in my face. I'm not gonna lie.
that dude put everything out.
I know. I saw a big
crazy.
set.
That's insane.
What about the most famous person you've sold to?
Most famous, I've had like the big Latin artists. I had like Raul Alejandro, which was very big.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of NBA guys and stuff. I used to deal a lot with the celebrities. Now, I'll be honest, I don't deal with as much. I had Lil Baby DM me like a month ago after I was sitting courtside in the MSG. Remember the blue perpetual I put up?
Yeah.
Let me pull that out real quick. He DM with the black ceramic. He wrote, like, yeah, I need that blue ceramic. So I messaged him in 2018. This is before I had anything. I wanted to see if he answered me. Never answered. Then he hit me up. He goes, yeah, I need that blue ceramic.
It's a 2025
Damn, that's so cool.
How is that? Again, I asked you before, and I think it obviously changes as you grow. But how is it getting DMs from people like that?
It's cool as fuck, but now I'm kind of numb to it. You know, that's like one thing with success, which kind of like, again, it's a huge plus. It's cool to have freaking money and to be able to buy a stupid chrome heart struck for a lot of money. That's a cool thing. But the thing that sucks is you do get kind of numb. And especially when it comes quick, when the growth is exponential. It's incredible. First of all, I'm not complaining and I'm grateful beyond words, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Right.
But what I do miss is I miss that like that genuine excitement.
Right.
So I remember I had. Do you guys remember Rennie, the black comedian?
Yeah.
Rennie. So I went to high school with him, and then he blew up.
Okay.
Remember he blew up. Drake put up his post. Remember back then it was a repost. So back then there was no story, so they would actually screen record like a thing, and they would put it on their post. And he blew up. And I DM'd him. He had like 600K followers back then. 600K was insanity. This is like 2014,
nuts.
2015.
Back in the day is nuts.
I'm gonna cue the picture in right now, by the way, because I had the photo with him. But he shouted me out. I gave him a freaking rope bracelet for like $300. It was 2015. And he shouted me out. And I think at the time I probably had like 1,200 followers. And when he shouted me out, he got me up to like 2,200. And I remember my thing was growing, and I had like NFL players following me.
Like refresh.
Shout outs were real back then.
Right,
It
of
wasn't
course.
like, now shout outs are watered
Everyone
down. It
gets
says
them,
watered down. Back then he shouted me out, and I remember it, and I got this euphoria.
Right.
And I'm like, I remember Cameron's wife DM'd me. She's like, I'm looking for a crazy chick. I'm like, I can't believe this is but the excitement that I had to walk out of my shop. I had to walk up and down. Mind you, I was making $60 a day back then, and like I just wanted to prove to my dad that I can be something and that I'm able to get to these celebrity names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was euphoria. And I haven't reached that euphoria in so long.
So what makes you happy now? What's that thing for you that keeps you going?
Just doing good and being good and making other people happy. Like, you know, it's cool is that I have the opportunity. Every person that comes here, they come with the intent of meeting me and having the personal convo. So that makes me happy that I'm able to put smiles on people's faces. It's a cool position to be in. And just giving back makes me happy, and I don't know, having fun. Having fun.
What's the end goal? What's the end goal for Moses? Is it a number? Is it a lifestyle? Is it a place?
Yeah, so I want to be shredded.
Okay.
I want to be deep in the
what the
jungle.
honey's for, right?
That's what the honey's for.
There you go.
I want to be deep in the Amazon jungle, shredded as fuck. Beautiful house. I want to be able to have my own private jet. I want to fly different groups of friends every week.
Wow.
So my crib
Okay.
in the fucking either whatever. It doesn't have to be the Amazon jungle. Let's just say fucking Costa Rica. You have a crib on the water. Every single week you have different people. When they come, no phones. You come here, we're cooking. I have cows on land.
Got steaks going.
We butcher the cows ourselves. We cook the steak. We have good music. We dance. We laugh. We love. We have fun. But that's the goal. That's the dream.
Okay, so is there a number we gotta get to get that?
I want to be a billionaire.
Really?
Yeah, I want to be a billionaire. And I think it's very attainable, especially in the generation we're in right now. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of money out there.
Damn,
Money's
that's
a very attainable thing. So yeah, being a billionaire is the goal, and we're gonna achieve it soon. I feel.
Did you go to college?
No college for me. I knew from 5th grade I wasn't gonna go to college.
It wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Why did you not want to go to college?
Because I knew that school it's. I knew it from a young age. It was something that almost like God told me.
Yeah.
It was like it's just not. It wasn't for me.
Did you just always have that bone in your body that was like, I'm gonna figure it out, whatever it is?
Always. Oh, I always had the hustle since I was a young kid.
Yeah.
Always had the hustle.
What do you think that? Why do you think you had that?
I don't know. It was a drive. It was a drive. I used to imagine myself when I was 5 years old. I used to imagine myself, and I didn't even know that it existed. But I used to imagine myself in these huge mansions. Like I'm talking about like unrealistic mansions. I used to. I don't know why I used to vision that when I was a kid. I used to imagine myself in that. And then the older I got, I was getting like a clear image of what exists in the world, and because you have that clear image, you're able to know what you want and what you don't want.
Yeah.
And I always tell people say, yo, where can I learn? Where can I learn? I said, you could learn all day. You look at the person next to you, okay? If you like how he is, you can take stuff from him.
Right.
If you don't like how he is, you can learn what not to do.
Right.
You can learn everywhere in the world. If you don't like the person right in front of you, if you don't like the way he talks to somebody or the way that he respects somebody, you just learned what not to do. So you just got smarter.
Right.
There's places to learn everywhere. You just have to have that mindset that you're looking to learn.
Yeah.
You have to know what you want.
Yeah. It's crazy. I felt the same way. I actually went to college because I just honestly couldn't find anything yet that I was like passionate about. But I realized while I was there, I was like, everything I want to learn about is not in this school. It's not in a course. And I also looked at the professors and I was like, none of them have done what I want to do. Like none of them are living a life I want to live. They're not teaching me anything I want to live. It's like, why is a professor teaching me about business?
Exactly.
He doesn't even have his own business. How does that add up? So I ended up dropping out and going all in on like content, marketing, everything, and that's how I'm here today. But
And it's a dream come true for you, no?
truly, every day, bro, I'm so blessed and grateful to be here. It's wild, honestly.
God works wonders when you want stuff and you know what you want and you do good. You know, I say this also all the time. I say, God is the one who gives us all the money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
All right, God has unlimited funds.
Right.
I always say though, who does God trust as his bankers?
Wow.
What do you do with his money? Do you do good in the world? Do you give it out? Do you help people? You know, and if you are good in this world, God will give you unlimited funds.
That's amazing.
Unlimited.
I didn't think of it like that. I've never thought of it like that.
Yeah, our last video with Togi, we gave away, how much was it?
We gave away 15K just to people in the streets, and we went through a drive-through, and he gave away 10K to a drive-through worker. It was the coolest, the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. And we talked about it, and we talked about how what making money feels like and what giving money feels like. And I was like, dude, there's no better feeling I've had than just giving away money. That was the best feeling I've ever had in my life. I don't care about making any more money. I just want to keep giving it. That's why I'm making it, to give it away. A breakout here. Is there anywhere to breathe?
Yeah, in my freaking bedroom.
Yeah, I was gonna say at home.
That's
the only spot.
That's the only spot. I go to the gym, everyone talks, I go to this, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, I got it.
I go out to lunch, it's the thing, which is awesome. Fucking love every single person, by the way. You guys are the freaking greatest.
Yes.
But there's no quiet.
You need a dark room.
Yeah.
Of course.
I take baths every day now.
Do you?
I fell in love with baths.
No way.
Are
You meditate.
Yeah, ask him about his bath pillow.
You throwing up candles too and stuff? Putting a little music on?
When I'm with my girl, yeah. She puts on the candle.
Okay.
If I'm alone, ain't no candle. If she's in there, she puts on the candle.
Okay.
No, but I chill. In the morning, I'll grab my cup of coffee. I'll have my water bottle with me too, and I'll fucking be in the bath chilling. I put Epsom salt in there, some natural Epsom salt. I just chill.
Simple things, man.
Oh,
It's a simple thing,
I have
bro.
a pillow in my bath. I have a bath pillow.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah, bro, it's the comfiest
I've
shit.
never
in the
heard of
world.
that.
Bro, find yourself a bath pillow. Highly recommended.
Okay.
We should auction off that bath pillow. We should auction it up.
I'm down.
I don't know if you want that out there, bro. That's a little. Whoever's buying that's a little odd.
You see that?
Yeah.
That is insane. 65K for this, dude. That's you got to think about this. Like, maybe I'm not making enough money yet, but to think 65K, people's salaries are not even 65K for a year, and there's people coming in and out of here, dropping 65K, and then walking out of here like it was nothing. There was just a guy that walked in here, said he owned a car dealership or something, 117 employees. His son had a chrome phone case and just dropped like $1,500 and walked out of here like it was nothing. Like, that's insane.